Ever wondered how starting your day like a Stoic philosopher can change your life? Discover the 7 habits that can transform your mornings into a powerful foundation for success. Hey there! Have you ever felt like your mornings are just chaotic and you can't seem to get a grip on your day? Well, what if I told you that there's a way to transform your mornings into a powerhouse of productivity and peace using ancient wisdom from Stoic philosophers? Stoicism is this super cool philosophy from way back, like ancient Greece and Rome times, and it's all about staying calm and level-headed no matter what life throws your way. Imagine starting your day with the mindset of a Stoic philosopher, someone who's unshakable, resilient, and totally in control. Sounds awesome, right? By incorporating Stoic principles into your morning routine, you can set a strong foundation for success, not just for the day, but for your life. So buckle up, because we're diving into the world of Stoicism and discovering how these age-old habits can make your mornings something truly special. Alright, so let's dive into one of the coolest Stoic habits, embracing the transience of life. Sounds deep, right? But stick with me here, because this is super relatable, especially if you're navigating the ups and downs of teen life. Imagine life like your favorite Snapchat story. It's there, it's amazing, but it doesn't last forever. The Stoics believe that by remembering how temporary life is, we can focus on what truly matters. So picture this. When you wake up in the morning, take a moment to think about the vastness of the universe. Sounds epic? That's because it is. Imagine all the stars, the planets, and galaxies out there. And here we are, just tiny specks. But that's not a bad thing. It's actually pretty empowering. It means we shouldn't sweat the small stuff, like that awkward moment in math class or a less than perfect Insta post. Instead, use this little exercise to prioritize what really matters to you, like spending time with friends, learning something new, or helping out someone in need. By appreciating how fleeting life is, you can focus on making every moment count. So each morning, remind yourself, life's short, so let's make it meaningful. Hey there! Imagine having a personal time machine, but instead of traveling through time, it helps you travel through your thoughts and feelings. That's what journaling is all about. It's like having a chat with yourself to figure out what's going on in your brain. So why do Stoics love journaling? Well, it's their secret weapon for self-improvement and clarity. Let's break it down. When you journal, you're not just scribbling random thoughts. You're actually organizing your mind, like sorting out the songs in your playlist. Start by grabbing a journal that speaks to you. Maybe it's one with a cool design or just a simple notebook. The key is to make it yours. Now, what do you write about? Begin with gratitude. Think of 3 things you're thankful for today. It could be as big as acing that math test, or as small as enjoying your favorite cereal in the morning. Next, dive into self-reflection. Ask yourself questions like, what did I learn today? Or, how did I handle that stressful situation? It's your chance to be honest with yourself without any judgment. Lastly, set your daily intentions. Unlike goals that can stress you out, intentions are all about focusing on how you want to act and feel. Maybe you want to be kinder to a classmate or more focused during study time. By setting intentions, you're steering your day in the direction you want it to go. So, grab your journal and start making sense of your thoughts. It's a simple Stoic habit that can lead to major growth and clarity. And remember, it's not about writing perfectly, it's about being real with yourself. Hey there! So let's chat about something super interesting that could totally change how you kick off your mornings. Setting intentions instead of goals. You might be thinking, aren't they the same thing? Well, not exactly. Goals are like those big, shiny trophies you want to win someday. They're awesome, but sometimes they can feel super far away and kind of overwhelming. Intentions, on the other hand, are all about the here and now. They're the little promises you make to yourself every day that keep you on track and true to who you want to be. Think of intentions as your daily vibe. Instead of focusing on, I need to get an A+ in math, try setting an intention like, I'm going to be curious and ask questions in class today. See the difference? It's about the journey, not just the destination. By focusing on intentions, You align your actions with your personal values and those cool Stoic virtues like wisdom, courage, and self-discipline. It's like having a daily compass that guides your choices and helps you stay true to what really matters. Plus, it takes off the pressure of always chasing after something big and lets you appreciate the small wins. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, think about what intention you want to set for the day. Maybe it's to be kind, to listen more, or to just embrace whatever comes your way with a positive attitude. Give it a try and see how it transforms your day. Hey there! Let's dive into something that might sound a little wild at first: embracing discomfort. I know, who wants to be uncomfortable, right? But hear me out. This is one of those secret Stoic superhero moves that can turn you into a more resilient and unstoppable version of yourself. Think about your favorite superhero. They've all gone through some tough training, right? Whether it's Spider-Man swinging through skyscrapers or Wonder Woman handling some crazy challenges, they all faced discomfort head-on. Now, I'm not saying you need to jump off buildings or fight mythical creatures, but small doses of discomfort can really help you build resilience. Start with something simple like taking a cold shower. It might make you shiver and want to run for a warm towel, but it's a great way to train your mind and body to handle stress. Plus, it wakes you up better than any alarm clock ever could. Or how about trying a little fasting? Skipping a meal here and there can teach you that hunger isn't the end of the world and that you can handle more than you think. Plus, it makes your next meal taste like a 5-star feast. The Stoics believe that by facing small discomforts, you prepare yourself for bigger challenges in life. It's like leveling up in a video game. Each challenge makes you stronger for the next boss fight. So give it a shot. Embrace a bit of discomfort in your morning routine, and you'll be surprised at how it transforms your day. You'll walk out the door feeling like you can handle anything the world throws at you. Remember, it's not about making life harder, but about becoming better equipped to tackle whatever comes your way. Hey there! Have you ever felt like your mind is just a bit too busy, like a hamster running nonstop on a wheel? Well, that's where mindfulness and meditation come into play. And trust me, they're like a superpower for your brain. So let's dive into how you can use these tools to make your mornings way more awesome. First up, mindfulness is all about being present in the moment. Think of it like when you're totally immersed in your favorite video game or completely lost in a song you love. It's about focusing on the here and now, rather than getting caught up in what happened yesterday or what might happen tomorrow. Now, meditation is a way to practice mindfulness. It's like giving your brain a mini vacation. You don't need to sit cross-legged on a mountaintop or anything. You can do it right in your room, even if your little sibling is making a racket next door. Here's a simple breathing exercise you can try. Sit or lie down comfortably, close your eyes if you want, and just take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a second, and then slowly breathe out through your mouth. As you do this, try to focus only on your breath. If your mind starts wandering to what you're having for lunch or that math test later, gently bring your focus back to your breathing. This aligns perfectly with Stoic principles because Stoics believed in the power of perception and being present. By practicing mindfulness and meditation, you're training yourself to see things clearly and respond to them wisely, instead of reacting impulsively. And guess what? Just a few minutes each morning can set a positive tone for your whole day. It's like giving your mind a fresh pair of glasses, so you can see everything more clearly. Plus, it helps you stay calm and centered, no matter what life throws your way. So give it a try. Start with just 5 minutes each morning, and see how it changes your day. Soon, you'll be tackling your mornings like a true Stoic warrior. Alright, let's dive into one of the coolest parts of a Stoic morning routine: revisiting Stoic teachings. Imagine starting your day with a mini wisdom boost from some of the greatest thinkers in history. Stoicism might sound like a big, old, dusty book, but it's actually full of practical advice that's super relevant, even today. Think about it like checking your favorite influencers' posts for daily inspo, but instead of fashion tips or game hacks, you get life hacks from folks like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. These guys were like the original self-help gurus. So, how do we make this part of our morning routine? First, pick a Stoic text to explore. You could start with Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. It's basically his personal diary, filled with reflections on life. Or maybe try Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, which is like a series of ancient advice columns. The idea is to read a small passage each morning. Don't worry, you won't need a toga or a time machine. Just a few minutes to absorb some wisdom. Then think about what you've read. How does it apply to your life right now? Maybe you're stressed about an upcoming exam or dealing with drama at school. These teachings can offer new perspectives on handling challenges with grace and patience. To make it even more impactful, jot down your thoughts in a journal. Write about what the passage means to you and how you might incorporate its lessons into your day. It's like having a little philosophical conversation with yourself. Incorporating these teachings into your morning routine isn't just about reading something old and wise. It's about actively shaping your mindset. It's like equipping yourself with a mindset toolkit to tackle whatever life throws your way, whether it's a pop quiz or a surprise group project. By revisiting Stoic teachings, you're not just learning about the past, you're building a bridge to a better, more thoughtful present. Give it a try and see how these ancient ideas can add some serious value to your modern life. Alright friends, let's dive into one of the coolest Stoic ideas that might just change the way you look at life. Amor Fati. Now, I know that sounds like some magical spell from a fantasy movie, but it actually means love of fate. So what's that all about? Imagine this. You're living in a video game, and every level has its own challenges and surprises. Some are awesome, like finding hidden treasures, and some are tough, like facing a super tricky boss. Amor Fati is all about loving every part of that game, even the hard levels. Think of it like this. You wake up, and it's raining cats and dogs outside. Instead of grumbling about how it's going to ruin your day, Amor Fati encourages you to embrace it. Maybe you use that rain to wear your favorite hoodie, watch a cozy movie, or even splash in some puddles with friends. By loving what happens, you turn obstacles into opportunities. Here's a fun exercise. Every morning, picture your day like a blank canvas. Imagine all the colors and shapes that might appear. Some will be bright and cheerful, others might be a bit dark. Your job is to accept and love them all, because they make the picture unique. So when unexpected stuff happens, like a pop quiz in school, or your phone dying at the worst moment, try to see it as a chance to learn or grow. Maybe it teaches you to study a bit more, or to enjoy a moment without screens. By practicing Amor Fati, you're training yourself to be resilient and happy, no matter what life throws your way. It's like having a superpower that turns every day into an adventure, full of lessons and joy. So, are you ready to embrace your fate? Let's do this together. Alright team, let's wrap this up with a quick recap of the 7 Stoic habits that can totally transform your mornings. First up, we talked about embracing the transience of life. Remember, life is like a Snapchat, beautiful but fleeting. By appreciating this, we can focus on what truly matters. Then we dove into journaling for clarity and growth. It's like having a personal Instagram feed of your thoughts and feelings, no filters needed. Next, we moved on to setting intentions, not just goals. It's all about aligning your actions with your core values, just like choosing your favorite playlist to match your mood. Then we tackled the idea of embracing discomfort. Think of it like leveling up in a video game. Each challenge makes you stronger and more resilient. Mindfulness and meditation came next. It's like hitting pause on Netflix. Sometimes, you just need a breather to enjoy the moment. Revisiting Stoic teachings is like having a chat with the wise mentors of the past, giving you guidance for today. Finally, practicing Amor Fati, loving your fate, helps you face life's curveballs with courage and positivity, kind of like cheering for your team no matter the score. So there you have it. These habits are your toolkit for kicking off each day with purpose and strength. Give them a try and watch how your mornings transform into a solid foundation for success. You've got this.